Okay, we're back now. The last matchup of last week was the situation at 6-6 coming in for Dirty Dozen at 6-6, and Douglas, I wanted to ask you a little about this. Do you think you needed to sweep, obviously, at these guys? Do you think they were going to conspire to split and knock you out? You do have some enemies in the league. What do you think?
Yeah, I really didn't think that would happen. You know, I know Nathan Towell was on one of the teams. He's you know, up and up when it comes to the league, and he wasn't going to try to pull anything. And I know Maxie Sutton in the situation have been sliding recently. They lost 5 of 6. So what good is it going to do for them to just throw a game? You know, they want to win 2. They want to be, you know, rolling into the playoffs. I saw actually Elliot Batesh. He was saying, you know, come on guys, let's do it for these Jersey Shore guys. They hit a root for us,
and they ended the game 7-6.
And Moses did
I would say this: the first game lost to Dirty Dozen. Actually, there was even discussion.
They were going to pull him out in the bottom of the 7th. That
Bishop was going to come in, guys. Wasn't even close to the play. Friedman, one of the top, obviously Rookie of the Year candidate, and among even MVP, one of the strongest young players in the league, smashed a grand slam.
Where are you going?
I need to Bob Morabia.
No, you have to sign in. This way. No, wait, you can't go. It's going to film.
Excuse me.
Film. Oh my God. Sir?
Well, there is.
Who is the side guy?
Sir?
Oh my God.
This is Bob Morabia.
That's it. Break-in? Do we have security?
How can you hang up
Excuse me, sir.
on one of the rabbis in the rabbinical council? That's called chutzpah in every religion.
Wow, who do we hang up on? You, Rabbi Safdie?
You hung up on a very esteemed rabbi and part of our council, and they sent me to close down the show. They're very upset of what the rabbi enumerated to you, and hanging up on a rabbi is a federal offense.
Federal offense.
How can we make it up, Rabbi? Can we?
Give Oreos.
I have meat. Keep them away from me.
Here's a kosher Gatorade. Check the label.
Now.
On us. We'll pay.
Rabbi, why don't you come sit, relax, unwind, Rabbi, take your hat off.
Yeah, we got a microphone for you, even.
Yeah.
We had no guests today, so we always save a seat for Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah.
Where's the cup of wine? Now, on the way in.
Join the camera. We got half your face in here.
I like the humbleness.
Yeah.
On the way in, I was talking to some of the rabbis. I said, they're going to give me a hard time. They're not going to let me close the show down. So we have an ultimatum. And you being the commissioner, you have to okay the deal and make sure you see it through. There's a learning center in the city twice a week called the Jesse Dweck Learning Center. I am there twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, 6 o'clock to 7:30, 6:15. If you guarantee me to get at least one person from each team in the league to come, not twice a week, at least once a week, they'll overlook all what happened here tonight.
As commissioner of the league, I personally guarantee Douglas Dweck will come in from Jersey Shore. NRJ from Maurice's Pieces will be there once a week. And
how about you once a week?
I don't have no team. I'm not
on the team.
And I don't know if I could work miracles and get any of the batches there. I think
As a matter of fact,
get those guys to wake up before noon.
Some of the batches do go.
Really?
You'll be surprised.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a great endorsement for your center.
They were saying that our thoughts on the kosher Gatorade with the yarmulke on. So now,
I guess those batches are...
Not even God can help them.
Now, I did speak to Eddie Rishti
yes.
of the Maurice's Pieces, and we have a deal with him. He has guaranteed that if he wins the World Series...
Let me turn up your microphone, it's a little low.
If the Maurice's Pieces win the World Series, he guarantees to come to the classes twice a week.
Wow!
So we want to get that on tape. And that's besides what happened. We spoke to him before you guys hung up on the rabbinical council, which is still unheard of.
Wow.
So we're willing to overlook this if we have one from each team. And that's a separate deal with Eddie Rishti, that if the Maurice's Pieces win the World Series, he will be coming in person. He won't send anyone to come learn twice a week. And then he might
He's got a busy schedule. He's got the gym, he's got girls, he's got all kinds of stuff.
I heard the gym part. Would you say at the gym?
Gym.
Oh, shidduchim, you mean.
Women.
Shidduchim, right, of course.
Okay.
Anyway, do we have a deal? Do we have a deal?
I think, first of all, on behalf of the YMSL network, I'd like to apologize for hanging up. You know, we do have a lot of, obscene phone calls. We're not sure which one's legitimate or not, and So if you were a legitimate rabbi,
Mr.
we have
Lau,
NRJ, he
Mr. Lau, Mr.
apologized
Lau.
as well. Douglas, if we were rude.
I think you came at the right time. We were finishing up the recap.
Yeah.
Unless you have more to say.
And actually, we're going to do some previews of the first round. Would you be willing to join us?
My pleasure.
All right.
Okay, so we'll start off. I'll vote for the rabbi. Maurice's Pieces, the third seed, is playing against the Situation. This is best 2 out of 3, by the way. How do you, in your humble opinion, see this matchup?
Well, I know they have 9 players because a couple of them aren't there. If they play with 9 players, that means there's no short center fielder.
There's no Minyan, obviously.
There's no Minyan. Up the middle is wide open. There is a revenge factor because in the beginning of the opening day, Maurice's Pieces got swept by the Situation.
Yes, they did.
And Maurice Haber got off to a bad start against that team, so he has a personal against them. We are facing Red. If you catch Red, you just, he's not an Ike Embiid or Jeffrey Saka. So I could see easy sweep for the Maurice's Pieces.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to make amends with the rabbi here and actually agree with him. I think Maurice's Pieces are going to sweep. No secret, I'm a member of that team, so obviously I can't pick against them. But we got swept by them week 1. We did not have Jeffrey Saka, and we had a couple of people in different positions from where they ended up. I think we're a much, much better team today than we were then.
Yeah, we should mention that we didn't yet. Norwood was picked up
Yes.
for A.B. Hittery, so they have Norwood also.
Very big addition for us, yeah.
And we also had Albert Edery, who were reliable in right field this time around.
Right, we picked him up for some guy named Meyer, Meyer Safety, I think.
That guy still plays?
I don't know if he still plays or not, but he claims he was injured, that he left, that he didn't leave, and this and that.
He claims he was good at one time.
Yeah, he's living in his younger brother's shadow.
I happened to see him in the shul the other day, and he really was limping, and he got hit by Ali Marshall fastball on the left hip. And
But then he was almost limping when his turn in the lineup came up. He grabs the bat.
Amazing recovery.
Yeah, amazing recovery. Then when it's time to catch an inning, his leg is limping.
What he told me briefly was that he didn't play after he got hurt. So there was 2 at-bats he had in the first game, and he just told Captain Maurice that he's out.
I don't want to sully your reputation.
Listen, obviously, Rabbi, we have a lot
This is a mock book.
Don't waste your time with bums
We're
like
going to check
that.
Rashi.
Yeah, we should go check.
Check
Rashi, also known as the stat book. So.
I forgot to mention before that the rabbis put the praying for Norman on hold because of what happened. So in order for him to get the praise going again, he has to make an appearance in the city one time.
I will be there one time to make sure the rabbis are back on my side.
Wow. So let me give you my prediction.
Your prediction.
Now, Red has made the finals a couple of years in a row, I believe.
Okay.
I still think you're going to sweep.
Wow.
There seems to be like a little bit of a mess with the Situation. And again, they'll only have, I think, 9 men. There's a situation with the Situation. So I think you will sweep.
Okay. Bob?
We mentioned this before that the Situation peaked a little too early. It started out 5-1. It's nowhere near the same team, and I also see easy sweep for.
Easy sweep.
Yeah. Red went downhill as soon as he appeared on this program. He was 5-1 on that day.
So did Sammy Powell.
So did Sammy Powell and Saban.
2 for 6 this week after his appearance.
2 for 6.
Really?
Yeah. So.
And we still have one more game, by the way.
So actually, nobody is even giving the Situation a victory even a shot here. So it's not a good. Maybe they know something we don't. The next matchup over at Memorial 2 would be U.S. Marshals, who's member Doug Dweck on that team, at the 4 seed versus Dirty Dozen with Moshe Eastman there. So there's got to be something to be said for that. It's 5 seed. Chacham Meyer, what do you think of that matchup?
Very tough matchup. Very tough matchup. U.S. Marshal is missing Jeff Cohen, what's his name?
A.B. Jeff Cohen.
A.B. Jeff Cohen.
And David Harry might slot over to center, I heard.
Your prediction, Mike.
That's what I heard. I think I see a split. I think that's an evenly matched game, and I see a split.
Is Game 3 played the same day, Bobby?
No.
No. Okay, that changes things. I also see a split. I say split.
But who do you see winning the series after that?
Who do I see winning the series? I'm going to give the nod to the U.S. Marshals.
Me
Doug?
too, U.S. Marshals will win.
I say U.S. Marshals.
Marshall's at 3 also, and
Wow.
you heard it here, and that's it for Week 7 playoffs.